It's no secret that pull-ups, and especially weighted pull-ups, are amazing for building strength and muscle mass. They build your back thickness, V-taper, lower traps, and just sheer bicep size. Mix in the fact that it's one of the most accessible calisthenics movements to overload, making it fun and challenging to improve your numbers, and you have one rewarding exercise. And in theory, letting it rip with high-intensity weighted pull-ups is all you need to build a complete and well-developed back. But that theory is sometimes difficult to put into practice because of one simple reason. When overloading pull-ups with added weight and exceeding your own body weight, the movement becomes surprisingly taxing on the body. And because of the resulting fatigue, you can't keep spamming them as the body will shut down. Realistically, you complete a few sets and then move on to another exercise, or decide to train close to failure less frequently. So to utilize the full potential of the weighted pull-up, it's not enough to train hard. You also need to train smart when getting in volume. And a key aspect in this is choosing supporting exercises that allow you to train the same movement pattern at high intensity, but with less added weight and with less fatigue. Of course, this principle is not only about making the movement more difficult, like in really slow pull-ups, because then we lose the initial force generation. And while it's good to be controlled, it's not optimal to be excessively slow. That's better when working on your technique, not strength and muscle mass. And on the other hand, we can't just lower the weight, lean back and pull as explosive as possible either, because that way we lose the movement pattern and the squeeze caused by the scapular retraction. Explosive diagonal pull-ups makes more sense when learning or improving the muscle up. So what's the solution then? Well, the answer lies in losing and regaining momentum throughout the movement. And a very efficient way to do this, and the variation I wanted to show with this video, is the double pause pull-up. This exercise involves starting from your typical dead hang, initiating with force from the bottom, and then going for a quick pause about halfway through the movement. You can slightly adjust the position of the pause based on your sticking point, which is the area where you typically fail your pull-ups, to build strength where you need it most. After this quick pause, just enough to lose momentum, continue the movement until your chin clears the bar. With the chin over the bar, which for many is a demanding position, go for another quick pause before re-entering the starting position. This exercise is the perfect balance of increasing the difficulty and working on weak points, while requiring less weight to hit high intensity, but not doing so much that it becomes a fully different exercise. As for the rep range, almost anything can work depending on your current focus, but generally I recommend staying above 5 repetitions to get in that volume, especially if you're using it as an accessory after a few heavy and low rep working sets. I personally love how this variation feels, and as a complementary exercise, it has helped improve both my numbers and size. That's why, in my opinion, the most underrated pull-up that most of you probably aren't doing is this variation. Before ending this video, I just quickly want to mention that I've dropped a weighted calisthenics program, so if you want to improve your weighted calisthenics, be sure to check that out. The link is in the description. That was it for the video. Hopefully it was helpful, and I will see you in the next one.